Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing this evening? Hey, boo, hey. Thank you for joining. How are you this evening? Let me adjust this just a little bit. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. My bloggy boos are here in the house. What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Look, I have the phone turned sideways. That means I need to read sideways. That was a bad idea. Whose idea was that? I totally should have turned this around because reading sideways is not it. Hey, boo, hey. Look. Whoop, whoop. Fat Snacks in the house. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the heart love. Thank you for inviting your followers. I appreciate fat ass. Well, I'm saying if the shoe fits, put it on a t-shirt and wear it, right? Okay, Fat Snacks. Hello, hello. How are you? You know what? Let me adjust this down a little bit because I'm special, okay? Real special. It's going to cut my hair off, but that's okay. Yes, hashtag Fat Snacks and the MimiCuteLips.com t-shirt shop. Uh-oh, my nameplate's a little bit crooked. Yes, you too can share your love of Fat Snacks on the Mimi Cute Lips website. What's going on? Hello, hello. Where's everybody from? For some reason, I had this thing turned sideways, so I got to read the comments sideways. Thanks, boo. Yes. What's cracking? Nothing much at all. It is the middle of the week. Shout out to all our veterans. I know the style medic is in the house, and she is indeed a veteran. So we thank her for her service. Big thanks to anybody else who's also a veteran. Hello from Maryland. I'm in Maryland, too. Down the street. Well, I know where you are. Woo, woo. That's right. So, yes, I have to show the vets much love because they definitely do what I cannot and I'm not willing to do. So, I definitely appreciate those who are willing to step in to keep me safe when I'm not willing to keep my own self safe. I know. Mississippi. All right, Mississippi. Not I say it's great. Yes, because you're special. All right, Mississippi, the sunny South Florida. Oh, I wish. Although I think today was rather nice, but I didn't leave home, so I can't exactly confirm myself. But I hear it was nice, and it was hot in the house, which means it was probably warm outside. Chevrolet. Oh, okay. Turn up. What does your shirt say and mean? Oh, okay. So my t-shirt says hashtag Fat Snacks. So I'm a lover of food. I'm a lover of amazing food. And most of the food that I love is fat. So I always say hashtag Fat Snacks. It looks like my boobs are really big. It's really not that serious as it appears in this camera. So I took my love of food, all things Fat Snacks, and put it on a t-shirt. So you can get the t-shirt at MimiCuteLips.com/shop. Or you can just click the shop button when you get there. All right. So the kids are in charge. So I'm going to go ahead and get this Periscope popping because their daddy's not home. And so, yeah, you know what happens when the kids are in charge, right? Okay, so there are lots of things to talk about. You making... What? I don't know what that means. Who is laughing? Boobies. Boobies. Because I'm so mature, right? You know, boobies is my word. With hashtags on the booty. Oh, no. I should, but no. And I feel like this lipstick makes my teeth look yellow. Not sure how I feel about that. All right, so let's get it popping. So this is supposed to be interactive. So tap the screen, show me some heart love if you agree. If you don't agree, not a fan. Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling it either. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I need a better outfit. So, all right. I am Mimi Green, lifestyle blogger of MimiCuteLips.com. You can find me everywhere virtually at MimiCuteLips. I know, this is a new one. You know, look. Okay, so I got big lips, obviously. My lips are totally a thing. And I shop for lipsticks, but I don't try them on. I shop or I see something, I'm like, oh, that looks cute, and I order it, and that's it. I don't believe in test driving. Love the hairdo. Thank you. I'm like cutting it off in this camera a little bit. I'll do better next time. But yes, I tried growing the hair out. It didn't work. So I was like, don't fight the feeling. Just do you. All right, so let's get started. So we got a little bit of celebrity news. Ugh. The good thing is that these celebrities never disappoint, okay? When in doubt, there is always... Thank you, I'm fun. That's funny. We call them Kimber Lips. It's a family tradition. That's funny. Well, these are Mimi Cute Lips. All right, so let's start with Vivica Fox and 50 Cent and Soulja Boy. So Vivica Fox was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen last Sunday, and in good old Viv fashion, she had to say something about 50 Cent, and she insinuated that he was gay. Now, you know, any rapper, especially 50 Cent, who was already mouthy, was going to respond, okay? So now Vivica had her face surgery corrected a little bit, so it looks better. Definitely not as offensive as it used to be. But I just need her to just let this whole 50 Cent go. Like, you've been there, you did that, you got a t-shirt, just move on. Matter of fact, put the t-shirt in the trash. Quit talking about this man. So she insinuated that he was gay and that, let me keep this PG, okay, that, can I say toss salad? Sure, I can. This is Periscope. So she allegedly tossed his salad. If y'all don't know what that means, you'll have to look that up in the Urban Dictionary. I'm sure someone is willing to type that in here. However, I'm not going to do that. So, allegedly, he likes to have his salad tossed, and she felt like that was a little bit gay. Whatever. So, he is not one to be outdone, and so he had to come for her because she sent for him, and rightfully so. Now, yes, I'm tired of her talking about, I'm so tired of her talking about it, and eating groceries. I like that. Yes. Oh my God. I love y'all. Eating groceries, yes. So this was funny. So they were talking about this on TMZ, right? And so one of the guys, one of the white boys with long hair, he said, "Is that gay?" I never thought about it. And he was like, "I didn't think it was gay." And everybody busted out laughing in the room. So we clearly know he likes to have his groceries eaten too. So she insinuated that he was gay, and 50 Cent has some things to say about it. But then she mentioned the cover of Double XL, which has 50 Cent on the cover along with Soulja Boy. Now, I will say this. That cover is not the most flattering. But what she did was Soulja Boy was collateral damage because he was on the cover, and she said he looked like a booty bandit. Y'all gonna have to Google Double XL cover with 50 Cent. I'm not gonna show it to you. Yeah, I don't have time for that. You can look it up. But it wasn't a flattering cover, and he should let it go. Okay, so now I'm gonna read you this. So Soulja Boy decides to respond on Instagram. Now, Soulja Boy grinds all my gears, okay? I've been watching him, you know, I love Ratchet TV, on Love and Hip Hop LA, and he is exhausting. He is macking on all the hoes and has a fake girlfriend, Teddy Riley's daughter, and he treats her no better than the rest of the random hoes, yet she feels like she's number one. It's all stupid and ridiculous. Nevertheless, this is what this boy posted on Instagram. Everybody hit up this cougar. Now it had Vivica Fox's picture. She's single and ready to mingle. 1-800-GRANNY, desperate for attention, extension. I'm washed up. That was a read, y'all. He makes me sick. Oh my God, he's so exhausting. He says a lot to say nothing. And yeah, I don't even know why chicks bother. I need them to get them some self-esteem and leave that fool alone. All right, moving on. Kandi Burruss of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which we will talk. Yes, 1-800-GRANNY, extension, hashtag I'm washed up. I can't with him, okay? I appreciate his petty though. So Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are expecting a boy, and I'm so excited for them. He came to the marriage with a daughter. She came to the marriage with a daughter, and now they're having a son. I think that's super, super cute. And I'm sure he's dying for some more testosterone in his home. So congratulations to them. All right, speaking of knocked up news, yesterday was thanks birth control. These people, they not thinking about birth control right now. They procreating the earth, okay? The Rock, ooh, in all his finest, then knocked up his girlfriend. First of all, I didn't even know The Rock had a girlfriend. She a little skinny little thing, which lets me know he like them skinny just like me. All right. Okay. She's a little melanin deficient, but whatever. So he and his longtime girlfriend Lauren are expecting a baby. Okay, hold on to that because we're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? So him and this girl Lauren are expecting a baby. He posted a picture on Instagram of her big old belly. It looks like she swallowed a watermelon because she's so little. He is so fine, but this is what my mind was all over the place, and I was like, okay, Rock. You know, all in your cut upness, which I am here for. But that girl was little and frail. I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. And I'm not in their bedroom, but all right. So to both of them, okay? So The Rock already has a daughter from a previous relationship. So this is only his second child. So congratulations to them, all right? Thank you for joining, everybody. I appreciate that. All right. So this is our last knocked up news. So Teyana Taylor, do y'all know who she is? She's, I don't know. I only know she was on My Sweet 16 like many years ago. I don't really know what she does. I know her and Chris Brown were like best friends. I don't know what her talent is. Whatever, that's not relevant to this story. And her boyfriend, Iman Sumpert, y'all know who he is? I don't. All right. So she's knocked up. She sings now. Oh, okay, that's nice. Thanks for sharing that. So what does her baby father do? Do you know? Because I don't. And I didn't want to look it up. I just did not have that much energy. Tyler Perry movie. Yeah, she was in a Tyler Perry movie with Bow Wow, but I think she only been in one. So I don't know what else she doing. Nope, see, me either. All right, so she's knocked up for the first time, and they had a baby shower, and he popped the question to her. He proposed. He put a ring on it. And what did she call it? Her comment on Instagram was something like NBA, NFL star. I thought he was an athlete. Okay, basketball. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go with that. Hope his career lasts because now they're having a baby. So he proposed to her with this big old red diamond. And in her caption on Instagram, she said something about, I'll always be his Ruby Woo. And I was like, oh, okay. Bye, girl. Bye. Moving on. All right. Ratchet TV news. Yes. All right. Untying a knot. Oh, okay. I keep turning my head because my phone is sideways. Wait, I missed that. Oh, Teyana Taylor's baby's father, who is allegedly an NBA player, proposed to her at her baby shower. Over the weekend, I think it was. So the pictures are everywhere on Instagram. If you really care that much, you can go check them out. But it was a big old red diamond. Hopefully she likes it. I wasn't really a fan, but whatever. Yeah. Aw. Hello, Siobhan. Thanks for joining. Okay, so Ratchet TV news. Ugh. Y'all know I got to lean in, right? When these celebrities make me so exhausted. Okay, Untying a Knot, right? So apparently this show has been going on, and I've never watched it. You probably never watched it either. If you have, tap the screen, let me know. I'm not sure. Finally caught you live. Thank you for joining. Girl, this is the entertainment wrap-up, okay? I just share the foolishness that is going on in the world and give you my opinion on it. Okay, so Untying a Knot. So I told y'all, Toya Wright, who is the ex-wife of Lil Wayne and baby mama of his only daughter, stole my lean forward. Yes, this lean forward mood is patent and trademarked by the one and only traveling diva. 8 days a year, I can't wait to. Oh my gosh, I was so disappointed in her. Okay, so I started out watching Tiny and Toya's reality show. They were supposed to be BFFs. Then I watched Toya's Family Affair, which was her and her crazy siblings. Well, she married Lil Wayne when he was a nobody. They were like 15. She was like 15 when she had Reginae, which is their daughter. You can't hold anybody accountable for their teenage decisions, okay? Our decisions are full of disappointment and lost and turned outness and all kind of foolishness that we can't be held responsible for. So, yes, she is Lil Wayne's ex-wife and baby mama before anybody outside of New Orleans knew who Lil Wayne was. Before all the facial tattoos and all of that. Back in the Cash Money days when they were all getting along. Yes, this is true, right? Okay, so she's been married to Memphis. Now, I liked him on their show. I watched him on Tying a Knot, and all I did was holler at the TV. He got on my nerves. He still looks like you would need 10. Yeah, you gonna need some shots for that. But you know he got a whole gang of kids now. Oh, glad she got in and got out, maybe? I don't know. All right, so they went on this show because they're in the midst of a divorce. Now, she mentioned on social media earlier this year, I think it was, that they were separated. And showed a leg? No, not even gonna happen. All right? So, they went on there to settle their marital assets. When I say this whole episode was petty and stupid, oh my God. So, the lady who is speaking to them is like helping them dissolve their assets, which aren't many. And she asks him, does he cheat? Now, this fool says, not without a pass. I'm sorry. What do you mean, not without a pass? So he goes on to say that his wife allows him to have 8 passes a year where he can do whatever he wants with whom he wants, no questions asked. Heifer say, what? Okay, let me tell you this. Me and Babe ain't married. We've been together almost 12 years, and I'd be goddamn if he's getting a pass for anything, and he damn sure ain't serving up no passes. What in the world? Okay, so then they were fighting over a couple of things. He took her wedding ring, her engagement ring, and this big old ring he bought. That ish was funny as hell. The entire marriage was a joke. But the crazy thing is, I thought they were cool. Not cool. Not in for him. Asset is still an ass that doesn't matter. Yeah, well, you got that right. Let me just say, okay, they ended up dissolving all of their assets, which weren't many. So he took the wedding rings and all of that and was like, you're not going to get them back. She wanted them back. He spent all of this money. So this is the best part of the show. Funny, right? So they had to declare the value of all the things that they were fussing about and how much they paid. On every single item that they paid for was worth less than half, which means they paid a whole lot of money for stuff that wasn't worth it. So he's going on and on about how much he spent for all these diamonds. Then the dudes come over to appraise the diamonds and they're like, yeah, this diamond ain't clear. This diamond ain't clear. I mean, just going. And they feeling like two pennies rubbing together by the end of the episode. Okay. Oddly enough, that still ain't help them get it together, but whatever. So then she bought him a camera, and she said she spent $20,000 on this camera, right? And she was pissed because she went through the camera and found out he had been taking pictures of naked women. Now, I don't know if he was doing this during his 8 passes or what, but she was pissed. So then, she's like all fussing and fussing and fussing. And he's like, well, what? You gave me a camera. Okay. So that was part of the reason of them just breaking up. So he said he blames her for the failure of his career. And I just wanted to just scream, man up already. Build a bridge, move on, jump off it, do whatever you want. So, okay, he says that his career, so he was the A&R director for some major record label. He discovered T-Pain and a few others, right? So he was fired when K. Michelle made the allegations that he was abusive to her and during their times together, whatever. So he and K. Michelle were together before anybody knew who K. Michelle or her butt was. So they had the opportunities to go on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which K. Michelle used to be on. And he felt like that was his chance to clear the air. And his wife was like, no. We're not about to do that. You're not about to do it. We're not going on the show. So he was fired from his job. He feels like it was his wife's fault that he was fired because he didn't get to go on TV and say, no, this isn't true, or elaborate and explain whatever the story may be. Either way, this is your career. This is an incident that happened before your wife. Why are you blaming her? Like, that's just absurd to me. Yeah, she wants the butt gone, and I hope she gets it, because I got questions about what do you do after you get your butt implants removed? Like, it's not like a boob job, so I'm not really sure how that works. So yeah, there is some foolishness going on. I'm trying to disregard the ignorance. I mean, the only ignorance I'm willing to share is on this entertainment wrap-up, not some fools in here talking about I don't know what. Feel free to block them if they're annoying. By all means, do how you do. This is entertainment wrap-up for you and for me, not for them. So, all right, let's keep it pushing. So, by the end of the show, they sorted out all their stuff. She got the G-Wagon truck, which wasn't worth much because she got a whole bunch of miles on it, even though he wanted it. And he got 2 other cars. But he was acting so childish, like, this is the problem with celebrities and reality TV and them running their own social media is we have these images of who they are and their character and their integrity. And then they come on TV and social media and they ruin it, okay? Dream over. Yes, he was a hot mess. And if he thought he was having trouble with his career, then he ain't seen nothing now. Because I know it didn't help. So he is currently making a coin by having this Peeping Tom like photos of women in a magazine. Good luck with that. All right, let's move on. Another feature, Ratchet TV. The Real Housewives of Atlanta returns on Sunday. It came on Sunday on Bravo right before Untying the Knot. There isn't much about him really. He was always a guy in the music industry who was behind the scenes. He was A&R director for music company. So he discovered talent. So like T-Pain, it's about 5 or 6 other people that he also discovered. So you don't typically kind of hear about the people who are behind the scenes, but that's what he used to do. He only got put on TV when he and Toya started dating, and then they had a reality show about the wedding. All right, so Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I told y'all, we talked about a few wrap-ups ago how Kim Fields was going to be on the show, and I don't know why she would do that to her career, again, of her image, the perception we have of her she's about to ruin. Now, she was not on the first episode. I believe she will appear on Sunday's episode, which is the 2nd episode, and then we can form our own opinions. But this episode was full of foolishness and ratchetness, okay? So Nene's also going to pop up on this season, but she wasn't in this episode. She by Sheree has returned, and Kenya Moore had all the jokes for her. She can't pay for the Chateau Sheree that she talked about building 5 years ago, right? So this home is 5 years in the making. You know, they built entire neighborhoods in less time than that. She called herself trying to read Kenya, because Kenya was like, well, the neighbors are wondering what's going on with this. And you got tax liens and all kind of foolishness. Ma'am, it does not take 5 years. Look, they're building a grand casino at the National Harbor here in Maryland. And as massive as that thing is, it'll be done in less than a year's time. So I don't know what this Chateau by Sheree is supposed to look like. It ain't looking like nothing in 5 years. You could have built you a whole gang of houses. So the drama this season started out with Cynthia and Peter. So there was a video on the internet of him getting touchy-friendly with some girl at a bar. He claims that she was just a friend. It's a castle. It better be, because I don't know. I'm sure it takes less than 5 years to build a castle, though. She might want to check her coins or her paperwork or something. So Cynthia is having some issues with Peter. And I'm not surprised. I do love Peter, though. I don't know why. It's just something about him that I like. But he needs to be single, and she needs to quit fooling with him. Okay, so thank you for joining everybody in the Heart Love. I really appreciate that. So Cynthia is having issues with Peter. Peter was like, I wasn't cheating. I wasn't messing around with that girl. We were friends. Cynthia was like, but you was all rubbing on her neck, which is a little touchy-feely for somebody you don't know. So Mal, who is Cynthia's sister, who's always been a hater of anything related to Cynthia and Peter, asked her, do you still love him? And she said yes. Okay, honest question, honest answer. Then she asked her, are you still attracted to him? And she said yes. Then she says, are you attracted to him with his clothes off? Now, I got lots of good girlfriends, and we talk about a whole lot of things. Now, if they're having some issues or whatever, I will go as far to say, okay, do you still love him? Do you still want to be with him? I'm not about to ask them if they're still attracted to their boo thing with his clothes off. That was just totally too far for me. She said she wasn't. And of course, when they got to the party, her sister Mal was happily spilling all the tea to her girlfriends. Just messy, okay? Where does your loyalty lie? Why isn't it with your sister? Way too much TMI. Like, she said she loved him. Leave it at that. As far as I'm concerned, it don't matter about anything else. She said she loved him. She still want to be with him. Whatever issues y'all got, y'all just need to work out. I don't need to know if you're attracted to him with or without his clothes. Ew, gross. All right. So that was the drama for the evening. But I was watching Cynthia. She was on a Steve Harvey's talk show. And she said, okay, so they keep showing you these clips of somebody like on the floor and they like call the EMTs or whatever. So come to find out, it's Portia. And we haven't seen that yet because we're only one episode in. But somehow Cynthia and Portia get into a fight and Cynthia kicks Portia in her stomach. She is the person on the floor. Spoiler alert, sorry. But we'll see how it all plays out. All right, moving on. Ratchet TV. Well, no, this ain't Ratchet TV. But this is a crazy story. Okay, so R. Kelly. Good old Kales. Okay, so TMZ is talking about R. Kelly. So I want y'all to know how ridiculous this is. Okay, so R. Kelly goes to a sauna, right? You know, a sauna, you normally in your towels. Some people get naked, whatever, right? You in a sauna. R. Kelly goes into a sauna. It's some dudes in a sauna. They don't have no shirts on. They got their towels on, whatever. But R. Kelly is fully dressed. Why are you in the sauna, sir? What are you doing? Okay, so the dude in there who is a fan, thanks for joining everybody, I appreciate that. He just says, are you R. Kelly? So instead of responding and say yes or no or whatever you want to say, R. Kelly starts singing Bump and Grind. So let me get this right. We got one man in the shower with a towel on. We got another man with his Timbos on, fully dressed, and y'all in here singing and two-stepping to Bump and Grind? What part of the program is that? In the sauna, yes. Fully dressed, singing Bump and Grind? I don't really understand, but whatever. Kales is Kales. He do how he do, and he sounds amazing as always. He sounds just like the record. But why are you in the sauna singing? I don't know. All right, let's move on to some TV news. Yes, I felt like it was awkward, but the dudes who were all in the background like, yeah, they didn't feel awkward. Maybe they were so busy fanning out, they didn't even consider the circumstances or how it looked or anything. They were just in the moment, which is fine, but whatever. All right. right, so the Wendy Williams show. Are y'all a fan? Tap the screen and show me some hearts if you're a fan of Wendy Williams. I personally love her. She says it like she means it. Duh, so do I. And she has made a hella career in the talk show industry coming from radio. She has been renewed for 7 more years by Lionsgate. Now, this is the interesting thing. They extended her contract directly, although they have not officially renewed the show. So that takes her out to 2022. Wendy is killing the talk show game, okay? All right, so shout out to her. I like her a lot. Dancing with the Stars. So I don't know if you guys are watching. I tend to watch on YouTube. That is major, right? Wendy is straight killing it. And a lot of people don't like her. Fine. But you can't knock her hustle, okay? She is on it. So she has renewed her contract and she's moving on, all right? So Dancing with the Stars. Okay, so Tamar Braxton was on there dancing and in rehearsal she got sick and she was feeling really, really ill. So she went to the emergency room and okay, so when Kim Zolciak was on there and she got sick, she couldn't make it. That automatically cancels your contract. If you can't show up and perform, that's the end of it for you, no matter how well you're doing. So Tamar has been blasting it out. So she went to the ER. She felt like she had been battling pneumonia, came back just in time to dance. But then she posted to her social media today that it's the end of the road for her. It's more than pneumonia. She's got like some blood clots in both of her lungs, and she really has to take care of her health. Her doctors already didn't want her to leave the other day when she left, and now she's like, no, this is serious. I have to take care of my health. So all the best to Tamar. I hope she gets better. She was definitely killing it on Dancing with the Stars. So now I guess that just leaves the trophy to Bendy Irwin. All right, moving on. So SNL. So Donald Trump was on SNL over the weekend. I did not watch. Tap the screen, show me some heart love. Maybe you guys watched. But he did do Drake's Hotline Bling video. I saw it on YouTube. It was funny. But he was only on the show like a total of like 12 minutes or so. So, I don't know. I guess that was enough for his fans. I didn't watch either, girl, huh? All right, moving on. Empire. So, tap the screen and show me some heart love if y'all Empire fans. Now, I've been watching since the first season. This season, I've been watching, but I can't say that I love it as much as I did the first season. I feel like they have gone way too far off what we all kind of came to know and love. Yes, I'm still feeling Cookie, though. The storylines are kind of like all over the place. They're doing the most right now. And it's a lot of guest stars on there. Speaking of which, I told you about Vivica earlier. So Vivica is going to be on this season of Empire. She's going to be Cookie's sister. I don't know how much of a role she's going to have, and she'll be recurring, but you will see her. So the opening scene for Empire last week showed Gabourey Sidibe, I think her name is Becky on the show, doing a romantic scene, and social media was not here for it, okay? They gave her the business. They were disgusted. They felt like it was too much, and they didn't want to see all of that. So it's like a dude like leaning over top her, right? That's her boo thing. And he's like all talking freaky to her, whatever. She's like, I gotta go to work. He trying to keep her in the, I guess take her back to the bed. So she like kicks her leg up around his back. And it's a lot of leg, but whatever. And social media came for her. So I'm going to read you her response so I don't get it twisted. So Gabby says, also, yes, a plus-size, dark-skinned woman had a love scene on primetime television. I had the most fun ever filming that scene, even though I was nervous. But I felt sexy and beautiful. I felt like I was doing a good job. I'm very proud of the work we all did to make the scene a great opening for the episode. I keep hearing that people are hating on it. I'm not sure how anyone can hate on love, but that's okay. You may have your memes. Honestly, I'm at work too busy to check Twitter anyway. # booked. Hope you enjoy next week's show. Well, all right then, Gabby. So like it or love it, discuss it or otherwise, Gabby don't care. And maybe you'll see a little more of her thigh in another love scene on Empire. I don't know. Moving on. Black Girl Magic News. All right. So 2015 Glamour Women of the Year Awards took place, and it was at Carnegie Hall on Monday. And there were some beautiful, beautiful melanin-filled brown girls all over the red carpet. All right, so our honoree for this year was the one and only prima ballerina Misty Copeland, which was dope. She's also the Glamour Woman of the Year. She also won the Glamour Woman of the Year award. Misty is continuing to show up and show out on all the stages, okay? Now, Past honorees were also in attendance: Serena Williams, Lupita Nyong'o. Now, Lupita presented Misty with her award, and there's some really, really sweet images of the two of them hugging on the internet. You can look it up from that night. It was really sweet. Emmy winner Viola Davis was in the building. Orange is the New Black Danielle Brooks, who is Tasty on the show, and Uzo Adoba, who is Crazy Eyes on Orange is the New Black, were also there. The one and only Beverly Johnson, Gayle King, and supermodel Iman. Okay, so y'all need to look up the pictures because Iman is old. She's still fly. She was still killing it, okay? The young people are not showing her out. She's not having it. And then J-Hub performed and sang her face off as she always does. So, I hope you have enjoyed the entertainment wrap-up. That is all I have for this go-around. I'll tune in probably in a couple days. We'll go ahead and do another one. Love her. Yes. I did not see a clip of J-Hud's performance, though. I'll have to check again and see if there's one out there, because I know she killed it, as she always does. And that short haircut was one of her best decisions. It is serving her so well. So, once again, I'm Mimi Green, lifestyle blogger of MimiCuteLips.com. I appreciate you for tuning in to the entertainment wrap-up. If you're catching this on the replay, I appreciate your time. Feel free to tap the screen, show me some heart love. You can find me everywhere on social media at Mimi Cute Lips. I look forward to tuning in with you the next time. Have a good evening.